Hey everybody, Roblox just released a new thing called the 6th Annual Bloxy Awards. If you want to vote for me to win a prize, go ahead and go to the description down below. The very first YouTube link is where you want to go, or look at the top right corner and click that little I. Maybe you can watch it after you watch this video, or maybe before, but I would appreciate it greatly if you guys watched it and voted for me for number 14 and number 20. Just go ahead and watch the video if you haven't already. This is going to be in the beginning of a bunch of videos until about November 2nd, so bear with me now. Hope you guys do vote for me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Enjoy. Yo, before the video begins, here is the code, everybody. The code for the video is woof woof, W-O-O-F, W-O-L-F, exclamation point, like that. Gives you about 12 spins. Go ahead and use it. But before the video begins, make sure you watch the video at least to the halfway point, because this is not really similar to what other people have done. I know other YouTubers are going to release videos on this, but my version of this gives you way more EXP. You just have to watch like maybe halfway through the video to understand exactly what I mean. I'm not going to explain it right now, but go ahead and enjoy the video. Just make sure you watch at least halfway to the video. Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Roball back again for another video. It's currently 4 in the morning, so excuse me if I'm quiet, but in this video I am going to be teaching you the new best leveling up method. Now keep in mind, this method gives you about, I'd say 10 levels per second if you're a low level, and I'd say about 1 level every 5 to 10 seconds if you are a higher level. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do it, but I'm not going to show you what other people really show. Now I know other people are going to be making videos about this, and what they do not know, or what they might not have shown, I don't know exactly, I don't really watch their videos, what they might not have shown is that there is an even faster way of doing this. I'm going to teach you this method before it gets patched, so if it gets patched, guys, just know I tried my best to release this before I did. The thing you want to have is the hawk summoning. That's the one and only thing you will need for this method. Now keep in mind, you got to be in a private server, because if you're in a public server, it is going to lag like a madman. So what you want to do first is go ahead and go to Mount Miyaboku where the toads are and spawn your hawk there. When you spawn your hawk, you're going to go ahead and reset and respawn your hawk. But wait, before you click off the video, if you are, there's another thing you have to do, okay? That's not going to be the best thing in the world. That's not going to level you up that fast. Other people might have been like, oh, I'm leveling up so fast from this. Look at this, guys. Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm getting EXP. Okay, I leveled up. I'm leveling up again and again and again because I'm only level 76. But if you keep resetting until you get to Mount Miyaboku or the Mist Village right here. And this is the perfect location to reset to, because you're going to be leveling up as the hawk fights. Now remember, this is an AFK method, but what you want to know is that there is an issue with this. If you are going to spawn your hawk summoning on an NPC like the toad, keep in mind the toad will fight back, and if an NPC fights back, or if the hawk kills it and it doesn't have anything to fight, it will despawn over time. So keep in mind, you're going to have to keep respawning your hawks until they like get stuck there, until they don't despawn anymore. But the hawks will eventually despawn, so you're going to have to keep respawning them and keep doing this method. It's not really an infinite AFK method, but the way I will teach you it is an AFK method. So go ahead and respawn your hawk again. Now you have 2 hawks on the toad. You want to have 3 hawks on each toad. That's for the laggy people. If you don't have a laggy PC, you can have 4 to 5 hawks. Now after you do that, I'm going to show you next, but I'm going to go ahead and spawn the next 3 hawks, or the 3rd hawk on the toad. Then I'm going to reset and show you another place that you could do. Now this is giving you a lot of levels and money. I'm already level 112, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, in a second, there we go. I'm already level 118, so it gives me levels, it gives you mad levels. But this isn't even the best way. The best way has yet to come, so if you guys want to know the best way, leave a like on the video if you haven't already, guys. I'd appreciate it if you did. Other YouTubers might just show you this part because they don't know too much. I've only told 1 or 2 people about this second part because it's not really something that I want people to know. But now that you spawn the 3rd one right there, what you want to do is you want to keep resetting until you spawn over here. This is where you want to spawn, near that bridge. Then you go to the Rock Lee 8-gate spawn. The reason being, there's this right here. This is the most important thing in the world, because when you punch this stuff, it gives you a massive amount of EXP. But if you were to spawn your hawk on this, right now I'm getting about 1 level every 2 seconds. If I want to spawn my hawk on this, I'm going to get mad levels, and I keep spawning hawks on that one thing. I'm going to keep getting massive EXP. The reason being, the training log is meant to give you EXP per hit. Meanwhile, the toads give you EXP and money, but they take a lot of damage. They have a lot of HP, so it takes a long time for your hawk to eventually kill the toads. And even then, the toads fight back, so it's a lot more difficult to get EXP from them because they can hit your hawks and stun them. But when it comes to the training log, it can't get stunned. It can't fight back. You simply level up from the training log. And I've at one point, I think I had like 12 hawks on this training log, and I was getting at level 700, I think a level per second. So keep in mind, you can get 1 level every second, if not maybe 10 levels every second if you're a low level, if you just keep spawning hawks like I am right here. Yeah, we have to go ahead and undo that. So when your hawks are stuck in the air like this, you have to go ahead and go up in the air and pick them up, because you shouldn't let them get stuck like I just did. Whatever. So let's go ahead and respawn the hawk in just a moment. But when you spawn your hawks, make sure they spawn away from the group of hawks. Like unlike I just did, you want your hawks to spawn away from the training log. That way they have the time and space, you know, to fight it, you know? I'm already level 148. I'm already double my level, which is pretty freaking amazing. So if you guys want to try out, go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and respawn the hawk right here. Now notice how the hawk is going towards there, and I'm going to start getting massive EXP. I'm already level 157. I'm going to level up pretty fast, guys. Just keep in mind this method's going to get patched very soon. Remember, you just got to keep resetting and spawning the hawks. This doesn't belong to anybody. This method was found by normal players, not by YouTubers. Keep that in mind. YouTubers did not develop this method. This is not created by a YouTuber. I know that for a fact. I've been doing this method for the past maybe 2 to 3 days before any other people, so just know that. It's going to reset again. Now, if you spawn at the sand, don't really do sand, honestly. I wouldn't trust sand. I think I'm in a public server. Oh, I'm in a private server, whatever. Let's go ahead and reset the server, actually. I'm going to reset the server. That way people can't join me, and I'm going to redo everything. That way it's a little bit, you know, safer, because I don't want people in my private server with me. I don't like that. That's actually sketch. Let's go ahead and delete the private server and reload into it. Now, keep in mind, this method is very, very secure. It's going to be here for a while, probably for the next 1 to 2 days. So I recommend doing the method while you can, because this is going to get patched immediately. Honestly, this is going to get patched within a day or two. It's a simple fix for the Caribbros. It doesn't take that much effort to patch, but the Caribbros will be updating the game on Sunday, which is today, I believe. So keep in mind, they're going to fix it as soon as possible. Try to get into the game and do the method as soon as you can. It gives massive EXP. Let me rank up, I think, through 2 or 3 times. I went from B rank 5 to A rank 3 using this one method right here. So it is a very useful method. Keep that in mind. It's very, very useful, but it's just not for everyone. Keep that in mind, okay? You gotta make sure when you're using this method, you don't really do it in a public server. Like, you don't do it in a server with people like I just was. Let's go ahead and delete the sound. I don't want to play the sound on. I'm already level 145. It's saved for me, which is great. But keep in mind, when you're doing this method, if you start to lag, immediately save and go to the combat mode. When you go to the PvP arena, that's where you can start getting some EXP and where you can save your stats. Because when you go to the PvP arena, it's going to force you to save your stats. So it's safer to go to the PvP arena, the ranked matches, than to keep doing this method and not, you know, not be safe. And notice how when my hawk is fighting the log, it doesn't do any damage, because you need to have more than one hawk on the log. That way it's a little bit safer in terms of, you know, getting EXP and stuff like that. It's not really safe to not have a second hawk or a third hawk when you're fighting these NPCs. You can also set the hawks, on the Zetsus. If you set it on the Zetsus, it gains massive EXP, because the Zetsus die in like 2 to 3 hits. So 2 to 3 hawks on one Zetsu. There's 2 Zetsus, I believe, in the maps. So there's 2 Zetsus or 2 to 3 Zetsus. 2 to 3 hawks per Zetsu gives a massive amount of EXP from my experience. Now, there is another level up method that I'm going to be releasing soon. That's because this method isn't really something that you can patch. It's honestly not even a glitch. This is a glitch right here, but the next level up method is not a glitch whatsoever. So if you guys want to try that next level up method, all you got to do is subscribe and be ready for that. It's probably going to come out tomorrow or the day after. Let's see. I'm finally level 1000 for my custom Mangekyo Sharingan. Let's see if I can use it, actually. I've only been able to use these 2 forms. I finally got it, yes! I can finally use my 3rd form. That's awesome. I can finally use it. Got to get a level 1000 to get custom Susanoo, guys. So keep that in mind. If you want to use custom Susanoo, you got to get to level 1000 on it. It's going to be difficult. It's going to take effort. But, you know, it's worth it in my opinion. Hopefully custom Susanoo gets, like, more stuff in the future, because at the moment I have Infinite Tsukiyomi or Tsukiyomi, Black Crows, and the Crows and the Amaterasu, whatever. So, yeah, we'll see. And notice how my hawks are now leveling me up almost, like, a few times every second. So if you spawn about 12 hawks in here in total, that's probably the max, I would say. You could probably get like 2, maybe 5 levels per second, sometimes 10, depends on your level, but I've been able to get 10 hawks or 10 levels per, you know, per second, you know, so it's pretty easy to get the EXP from this. It doesn't take that much effort, so if you guys do want to try it out, go ahead and try it, guys, okay? Now, another thing I want to note is when you're using this method, guys, keep in mind that it's going to lag the server. It honestly lags the server, even for me. I have a good PC, I have okay Wi-Fi. It lags the server pretty heavily. So if you're going to use it, I highly recommend being careful with the server you're in. Make sure you save, sometimes rejoin just in case. If you're going to spawn it on NPC, that's going to give you a lot of EXP and a lot of money. But also make sure you do the training log, because the training log is the most important thing. The training log always allows you to do a lot of EXP and a lot of leveling, because when it comes to the training log, it's not going to fight back, it's not going to do any damage to you, it's going to automatically give you EXP per hit because of these hawks. So this is going to not let the hawks despawn. So if you just leave it on the training logs, you're not going to get any money, but you will get all the EXP and levels that you'll need. You'll get everything you need, nothing else is really that important. If you want to get money, just spawn it on the mobs. Just keep in mind you're going to have to keep respawning them if they are fighting back. So when it comes to the Zetsu, sometimes you gotta respawn them just to be careful, but just know that just to stay safe, you gotta respawn them sometimes if you place them on an NPC. But that's pretty much the method, guys. If you did enjoy the video, do me a favor, leave a like on the video. Also, vote me for the block. Please nominate me, guys. I would appreciate it if you did. For best live streamer number 14 and number 20, best YouTuber and live streamer, I would appreciate it if you did, guys. If you want to, go ahead and do it. Watch that video. Link is down below. Follow me on my social medias. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. Till then, it's been your man Roball. I'm signing out now. See you guys in tomorrow's video with another method. Peace, everybody.